What is up, YouTube? Today I am actually here with my siblings. We're going to do some fishing at the spillway, but while they're fishing, I'm going to make a video and tell you guys what I like to use and what lures I think work in December. Now Florida's a little different than up north when it comes to bass fishing, so I'm just going to give you my opinion and the lures I use and normally catch a lot of fish on. So let's get right into it. Alrighty, so for the first lure on this list, it has to be the jig. So I fish a jig in all sorts of colors. I don't fish them a lot, but I have had some really good luck with them this early winter. About a week ago or so, I caught my personal best smallmouth on a jig a lot similar to this, and I have it tied on right now, and I'm definitely going to fish it at this spillway. So by far, at least in my experience, I throw a jig, and I think the reason why it works is because it's just you use it in a slow presentation, just bouncing it off the bottom. Now the second thing I like to use is soft plastics, more specifically soft plastic worms. I use this all year round, and winter is no exception. I use these in the fall when it's getting colder. I use them in the summer. I use them in the spring, and the reason why for that is I just have tons of luck, especially here in Florida. Soft plastic worms. As for colors, use whatever color the water is. So this is a murkier water, so I'll probably use like a black and blue color, or those darker colors for those murky waters. So by far, don't be afraid to throw your soft plastic worms, and you'll probably catch something, especially if you're in Florida. The next is crankbaits, rattle traps, whatever you want to use, some sort of crankbait. I love to slowly retrieve a crankbait in the fall/winter time and just have it chug along and then pause and then reel, pause. You know, you can use different patterns, and often they'll hit on that pause. And what I like about this, you can also use it in the summertime. You can rip it, but during the winter, you're going to want to slowly retrieve these and pause here and there. I caught some smallmouth up north doing that, and I know you can catch bass here in Florida using that same approach. I also really like the Rapala DT. All right, let's put this away and I'll show you the next lure. Now this lure is definitely more of an honorable mention, and that is the jerkbait. If you're in shallow water, the jerkbait will often do the job for those fish that are in shallower water, which we see here a lot in Florida. I like to use all sorts of colors. I really enjoy using the silver color, and I've caught some fish on the silver color along with the gold color. This gold color right here, Rapala Husky Jerk. I made a video on this in my fall lures, and this in Florida, depending how deep the water is, this will also work. Rapala right there, pretty cool. So yeah, that's about it when it comes to winter lures. I like to stick with slow presentations, and if you do use a jerkbait or a crankbait, just make sure you retrieve it slowly and make sure you incorporate pauses in different patterns. Now, in the meantime, we're going to see if we can't catch anything. So let's see if we can catch something. She's got one.
It's a strong one. It is.
Yeah, peacock bass.
Look at that budgie bun.
Little peacock bass. Gracie actually caught it on the crappie slayer. Yeah. She didn't catch it on any of the lures we listed today, but
sucking on it.
Oh yeah, pretty cool.
Actually handmade by her uncle.
Yeah, bite me lures.
Hold it.
You got it? Awesome, Gracie. Throw them back in. Gently. Walk down there. Throw them back in gently.
Back in slowly.
We're gonna go
Toss
back.
it. You should just toss it.
Look at that, Gracie. Good job. Nice fish. Let's keep fishing. Just like that, Grace. Now reel. Good job. Well, Gracie just caught another one.
Second fish.
And she caught it so fast that she didn't really have any time to get on film. Literally, she threw in the bobber, I got my phone out, and she caught one. I'm gonna throw him back in, Grace.
Alright.
Pretty cool. Come on, Grace. Alright, keep it right there, Gracie.
I caught him doing a slow retrieve.
Slow retrieve.
Along the bank, and he's just sitting there. Then
Awesome.
he hit it.
Awesome. Let's let him go. All right, throw him in there, Levi.
There's another peacock right there.
Good deal. Where?
Right there, sitting right down there.
All right. Well, let's see if Gracie can get it. Gracie, come over here. So actually, my siblings have been using this tiny little pink Zebco and catching it on this little jig head. And even though that's not a bass jig, it shows to tell you that jigs still somewhat work.
Got one.
Ooh,
Oh, all right, try one time.
Is it on?
Man, those crappie slayers really work on tiny bass.
With a little jig head?
You've been catching everything on every fish on those. Okay, try again.
What was that? Got one.
Oh, got one. Nice job. Tiny peacock. I told you, they're there.
Tiny little peacock on the jig.
Gracie.
Oh, he's starting to bleed. I'm gonna throw him right back in.
Yeah. Well, at least you weed them up.
Little fish?
Yeah.
Throwing him back in. Awesome. Big play.
Oh, got one. Nice. Again.
Little jig.
Yeah.
Now,
2 times in a row.
Now, of course, this isn't a bass jig, but it's still a jig, and we're still using a slow retrieve. Tiny little peacock. Oh,
That's not good.
crap. Who knew we'd be catching all the fish on the little...
Oh, see that? I almost got it.
Nice. Just throw it back out there.
Right there.
Y'all, I'm really liking this combo my uncle gave me. It's pretty nice. Lose. Really like it. I think I'm gonna use it a lot more. Alrighty, y'all, that is the end of the video. I hope you learned something. I hope you maybe found some lures that might help you catch more fish in December and in the wintertime. I know we didn't catch any largemouth, but I mean, we were here for about an hour and we caught a handful of peacock bass, so you can't complain with that. Anyway, hope you liked the video and have a good one.